I just got finished from dealing with my sugar daddy. I had to get my money for my eviction. And one thing I must say is y'all cannot get on this app and judge nobody.
No, you are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Because we all done did something strange for what we had to get through in life.
No.
Okay, y'all cannot sit on this app and judge me at all. Yes, I got my money. Yes, I feel ashamed. Yes, I have some regrets in life. But the show must go on. And I appreciate, what he did for me. It is what it is. He even said he got a surprise for me tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to that. I feel dirty. I'm about to go in there and take a shower. But you got to do what you got to do. And the problem I do have is holding on to my money. So y'all just get on me and make sure I don't spend this money.
Bro, come on!
Yo, this gotta be for clout, man. This does not make any sense, man. I just really feel like, why would you put yourself out there and tell the whole world that you did something strange for a piece of change, right? Don't make no sense. And then you have a problem with holding on to money and you want to tell everybody that you have a problem with it? Dog, I don't know what kind of clout this is, but man, y'all gotta stop.
What's wrong now? What is it?
Nothing.
Tell me, what is it? It better not be cigarettes.
We have a problem.
I'm not leaving.
Yo, you think a real man on that campus is gonna want her now? Stop it, man. I don't even think she's gonna make it to getting her degree. Man, y'all really don't have anything better to do to just shake your ass. Come on, man. Nothing else to do. Nothing else. No one's around you. First thought was bend over and start twerking.
As a woman, I don't know, y'all. I feel like we don't like who like us. I don't like who like me. You know what I'm saying? I like who don't like me, if that makes sense. I'm into the nigga.
Who does that?
Ain't into me. And the nigga into me, I ain't into them. Why we like that? It could be a good ass man. It could be a good ass man, but baby, I gotta be attracted to you. If I feel I can't go to sleep, look at your face, go to sleep, or if I can't get up in the morning and look at your face, it's a problem. It's a problem because I don't like what I see. You know what I'm saying? This probably sounds like a whole bunch of bullshit to y'all, but I gotta be attracted to. I gotta be attracted to who I'm fully attracted head to toe, y'all. Yeah.
It's really a part of human nature to make people want to like you, for the most part, the majority of people, all right? There's going to be a small group of people that just don't care about what other people think, or as you get older, you really just don't care about it. But if you're young, you're probably going to want these men that don't like you to really like you. And you're going to try your absolute hardest doing things that you don't want to do to get these guys to fall in love with you. All right, wind up having a baby. We always know the story, but you got the guy that's willing to pour everything into your life that you ever wanted, but you just toss him to the side. Why?
Get you a woman you don't have to take care of, and then take care of her. Trust me on this, bitch.
Yo, this is what happens when you get friend zoned and she's also your ride home.
I broke up with a man very early in the relationship because I realized I couldn't add any value to his life. He cooked his own food, vegetarian meals from scratch. His place is spotless. His laundry is on point. I didn't see where I fit into his life. This man basically didn't need me.
What?
All that is surface level stuff. Don't get me wrong. Us men love when our women do those things that she named. But men really love when a woman is loving, when a woman is caring, when a woman is understanding, when a woman do not disturb his peace, when a woman can add to his spirit, can be emotionally intelligent and not have the mindset or the attitude of a child. When a woman knows her man needs and have no problem with taking care of her man, just like that man should have no problem taking care of his woman without using the things he care about against him. All that stuff she named is surface level stuff that a man clearly, as you can see, can do for himself. But a woman should add way more value to a man's life than that stuff she named.
Yo, really, there was a lot more you probably could have added to this man's life, man. I mean, just because he can do all those things himself and he's proficient at it, doesn't mean that you can't assist and add value to his life some way, some shape. You just gave up way too early. Because maybe you just don't know anything else. If that's all you know and that's all you have to offer, you're going to have a hard time in this world, in this dating world, for real.
The God that I serve does not want me to be with a broke man.
Huh?
The God that I serve really wants what's best for me. So if a broke man ever comes my way, I know that he is not sent from God.
You know, sometimes your biggest blessings could come in disguise. Your man might not be rich right now. He might not be wealthy right now. But just because he knows something up here, or he in this process, doing his due diligence, or waiting a big blessing, he's gonna pass that up. Guys, this next video I'm about to show y'all is about a woman that is pregnant, sleeping on the streets in Tampa with 2 dogs. I mean, she's low-key going viral, and she's trying to blame the man that she's with on everything that's bad that's happening to her. It's his fault, it's his fault, it's his fault. I mean, we have yet to see any receipts that this is all this man's stuff. And throughout this video, I can hear her take no self-accountability at all. Not the saying that, hey, look, you know, your life is upside down for you, you're having a tough time. I get it, all right? But where's the self-accountability? That's what I want to know. Hey, let's just jump into the video. Y'all tell me what y'all think.
Have y'all seen this?
Oh my God, bro. Oh, man.
Sleeping outside in ghetto-ass Tampa, pregnant with 2 dogs. Don't reproduce with losers. At face value, I fully agree with her. That seems awful. But then she posted a video explaining her situation. Let's listen.
Okay, I just want to give a little context because I didn't expect my videos to blow up so much and people are being very ignorant and dense about the situation. I just found out I'm pregnant, so I'm not an idiot for keeping the baby if I didn't even find out until a week ago. Right. Also, I don't have the resources to even get around.
That's true.
I lost everything I had due to somebody else over a year ago.
Damn.
Right.
I'm starting my life over from scratch. And instead of doing it on my own for the 3rd time, building myself up, literally car, job, everything, you know, like most adults do.
Right.
I think we need to move Lonzo.
That ain't no problem.
Huh?
That ain't no problem.
Right.
I decided to put my trust into a man. An abusive one at that.
Okay.
So I put my trust into this man that promised to take care of me.
Right.
He promised to marry me. He promised me a bright future, you know, everything that like good men say, like he was saying. And wow, shocker, he wasn't a fucking good man. I'm sorry, but putting your hands on your woman, wishing on our first baby, thankfully I miscarried.
I'm gonna stop it right there. You just sound like nothing is ever your fault. You know, this is a story as old as time or as old as TikTok, where a woman's life isn't panning out, and so there's a man somewhere to blame for it. And he's always an abusive, lying loser. Bro, I swear to God, y'all be dating the same guy.
Leave that man the fuck alone.
He's all, I mean, you don't start the story saying his name, telling what he looks like, saying none of that. You have to immediately go, this guy's terrible, he punched lies. Okay, so now let me tell you the story. Man, it just sounds like you're trying to create this story where there's this villain and then there's this little sweet princess who's never done anything wrong, outside sleeping homeless with 2 dogs and pregnant. The fact that he got you pregnant twice, you didn't learn your lesson.
So I do not accept coffee dates from men, and I just want to talk about it. I do just want to say that my reasons are just that, my own, so don't get under my comment section upset or in your feelings. So why don't I accept coffee dates? Well, besides the fact that I'm really not much of a coffee drinker, I find that coffee dates are low effort, they are cheap, and they are the biggest waste of time, honestly. So when I go on dates, I truly do like to look my best because I do believe that first impressions matter. So I really do put a lot of effort into my look, and I find that putting effort into my appearance for $5 bean juice is a waste of time. So when you ask a man, why do you like to take women out for coffee dates, they will give you a bunch of reasons, and I'm just here to tell you that they will never tell you the true reason as to why they ask women out on coffee dates. They're going to lie to you. They are going to guilt trip you by asking if you need free food, if that's why you're asking for him to take you on a proper date. Do you need free food? Are you hungry? And it's really just because they want the woman to be able to prove that she is worth a proper meal. I don't care about what reasons they tell you, oh, why does the price matter? It's about connection. You should only be focused. No, they don't believe in that. They really just want you to prove that you are worth a dinner, that you are worth a lunch. And with that information, with that knowledge, it's honestly disrespectful for a man to ever propose to me a coffee date. I wouldn't even go on a coffee date with my friends. My friend knows better not to ask me to have coffee with her. And I know better not to ask my friends that either, because they're going to feel the same exact way. If we are going to get coffee, it's going to be on our way to the restaurant or on our way back from the restaurant. So I met a girl in class last semester who told me that she showed up to her coffee date in a bonnet, oversized sweatsuit, those black Adidas pool slides, and mixed match socks. Because she told me that whenever she was going to get coffee, she was looking like who did it and why. So she showed up to the date exactly like that. And the guy that she met up with was so upset. That's honestly why I don't believe men when they say that a date is only focused solely on connection and that all the other stuff doesn't matter. If that was the case, the guy wouldn't care about how she looked like on the date. He would just care to get to know her, right? But no, he was expecting her to show up looking all done up. It was only one man who has ever asked me out on a coffee date, and I just ended up blocking him because, like I said, because I know why men truly ask women out on coffee dates, I find it very disrespectful, and I just don't want to deal with that. So you will be blocked.
Man, do you know the most purchased item in the world is pretty much coffee? All right, pretty much coffee is the most used social drink in the entire world. Okay, and just because this man wants to bring you to get coffee, yes, it's a vibe check. That's really all it is. All right, and if he shows up in a t-shirt and some jeans, match that energy. But coming up in a bonnet and some sweatshorts, that's a bare minimum. That's 0% effort. All right, you didn't get this man a quarter effort. You didn't get this man half effort. Nothing, man. It's just a cup of coffee. And if that's your thought process, all right, all that really tells us as a man is that you really want someone out there to go all in on you that don't know you. All right, first of all, a man has to get you to the date somehow, some way. All right, purchase that date for you. All right, but here's the issue. All right, if that place isn't fancy enough, you're gonna probably have a problem with it. If he wanted to take you somewhere else other than dinner, you're probably gonna have a problem with it. If he wanted to take you to Applebee's, all right, you're probably gonna have a problem with it. Here's the thing: where do we even start? This thought process is very, very shallow. Think and stop it.
So now that I'm a rich Black woman, I only want to date the type of men I couldn't get when I was poor. So white, Hispanic, just the exotics really, and over 6 foot tall, abs, just handsome in general. And I really don't care how much money they make. I don't care what they do because I have enough money for the both of us. So the wealth is generational now. So yeah. And as far as like, am I interested in the others, maybe the others that look like me, the melanated? No. I just feel like I've been saying for years now that love is love. So I'm ready to put that to the test. Like I would like what I like.
Yo, straight up, I would tell a man this or a woman this. If the ball is in your court and you balling, you truly balling, it's your court, it's your game, man. Ain't nobody faulting you for whatever you want.
For those of you who keep talking about hold a man accountable, why are you blaming a woman? I want y'all to tell me in which one of these videos that I posted where I blamed a woman. Show me. All I did was ask a question. And y'all really telling. See, what y'all really doing is y'all projecting. Because a lot of you keep saying, why the wife stand? Why the wife stand? She the one stupid. Is it? Could it be that you felt like you took a loss, so now you feel like she need to take a loss too? She decided to stay with her husband, and by the grace of God, it worked. They doing fine right now. And you mad because you feel like you took a loss and she didn't, or the husband didn't. You feel like you the only one that lost in the situation. Let me help you. In a sense, you did lose, but you were fighting a losing battle from the jump for getting involved with a married man. And people say all the time that, when the two women are fighting over the man, and a lot of times two women don't be fighting over the man. It be the outside person that's really trying to plant her stake. The woman, she got papers on that man. She got them papers at that courthouse. So her position is solid. It's you that is exposable. You're or disposable, or whatever the word is that I'm trying to get. But I feel like a lot of y'all are projecting because you mad at the woman because she stayed and made her man's work, and you feel like you lost out on something, which you really did. So I get it, but it ain't your business that woman decided to stay with her man. That's her prerogative. Again, she has a covenant. She has an agreement. She has a marriage contract with that man, so she can stay if she wants to. It ain't your business what she chooses to do. My question for you is, why is it that you messing with these women's husbands? Why? And on the flip side, men, if you mess with people, why you mess with these folks' wives? I need an answer.
When it comes to these situations, man, somebody has to be a loser, man. And you're pretty much a loser at day one. Let's just face it. If you're gonna hold on to this type of relationship, you're automatically a loser. I'm just saying, somebody's got to lose, man. You think that man is gonna leave his wife for you and everything he's built? Nah, you're gonna be the loser, hands down. All right, guys, in this next video, we're going to go ahead and listen to this lady try to sell us on why she does not have to go 50-50 and why a man should pick up pretty much all her bills. Yeah, take care of a whole human being with nothing in return. Let's just jump into it.
It doesn't make sense for a lot of women to go 50-50, and I'll use me as an example. I live in a studio apartment in Central Phoenix. I pay about $13.50 a month, and that includes utilities, taxes, rent, all that jazz. The only thing it doesn't include is electricity and Wi-Fi. If I find a guy I really fuck with and I really like, and we move in together, we would have to get at least a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment. Now you're like, why do you need a 2-bed, 2-bath? If you've ever lived with a man, if you had brothers, a dad, you know that you want your own bathroom. Plus, I have a lot of curly hair. I don't want no one rushing me in the bathroom
when it's hair day. And also, I work from home, so I would need an office. Since I live in a studio and I live alone, it works for me now because I'm the only one here. But if I move in with somebody, I would need my own office. Now, a 2-bed, 2-bath is going to range you from like $2,000 to $2,500. I think my friends that live in a 2-bed, 2-bath, they pay like $2,200, $2,300 right now. But we'll say for shits and gigs, $2,000. I don't know who's finding a 2-bed, 2-bath for $2,000, but for this scenario, we'll just say $2,000. Split that in half, that's $1,000 a piece. So that would save me about $350 a month. We're going to put that aside, and I'm going to tell you why that $350 is not even worth it. Let's move on to electricity. I pay no more than like $75, $80 a month for my electricity, and that's really only in the summer. In the winters, I pay like $30 a month for my electricity because, again, I live in a studio and I have to cool a smaller space so it's less energy. If I move in with a 2-bed, 2-bath with a man, that's already having to cool and heat a bigger space, which is ultimately going to double my electricity bill. Like, I have friends that live in a 2-bed, 2-bath, and I live in Arizona. They pay like $300 a month for their electricity. So going off of that, split that in half, that's $150 a piece. That's already double than what I'm paying for my electricity at home in my studio. So that $300, $350 I was saving for rent, it's more like $200 now. Let's move on to Wi-Fi. I only have my phone and my work laptop that run 24/7 that I need for Wi-Fi. And then I have a Roomba and a projector, but they're not running 24/7, but they do go off of Wi-Fi. So I don't need the highest, fastest, most streaming, full Wi-Fi out there. I get the cheapest Wi-Fi, which is $50 a month. If I move in with somebody else, they're going to have their devices also. He might be a gamer too. He might need really good Wi-Fi. That's going to be well over $100. But for shits and gigs, let's just say it's $100. Split that in half, that's $50. I'm already paying that now, so I'm not saving any money in Wi-Fi. So in reality, I'm really only saving $200 a month. And there's a fucking man in my face every day. It's not worth it. The math doesn't math. Like, these men try to convince you that, like, oh, like, even if you go 50-50, like, you're going to be saving a bunch of money. But in reality, you're not. Because you have to ultimately move into a bigger space. And it's going to be more for electricity, more for Wi-Fi. And I still have to pay, like, my phone bill in my car. So, in reality, it does not benefit me to move in with a man unless he's paying majority of the bills. And if you come to me and you're like, Zena, no, there's a way that I can save you like $600, $700 if you move in with me. If that's the case, then why wouldn't I just get a roommate if that was the case? Because with a roommate, it's like no strings attached. I'll have my own room. I can put like my office stuff and my desk in my room. I wouldn't feel obligated to hang out with my roommate. I wouldn't feel obligated to do anything because they're my roommate and there's no strings attached. So for me, personally, it does not financially or logically make sense for me to move in with a man and go 50-50. And that's why I never will.